Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to work on a couple small portulacaria afras. This one is a normal variety, and this one here is a lilliput, which is just a variety with a lot smaller leaves. But as you can tell, both of these have fairly small leaves just because I continually prune them and reduce the leaf size. So some of these, if you let them grow, the lilliput can get a little larger. But if you continue pruning them, you're going to get really, really tiny leaves like this. But you can also reduce the normal variety down to small leaves too with constant pruning. So today I'm just going to do a light prune on this one. Very little pruning on this one, but I'm going to take a look at that wire because it might be biting into the trunk a little bit, so we might go ahead and remove that and do a little bit of pruning. So we'll set this one aside for now and go ahead and look at this one. First, I'm just going to clean up some of this debris out of the soil, some fallen leaves, which happens in the winter time when you bring trees in and change an environment. It could cause a little bit of leaf drop, but it's just a normal course of growing. It's not detrimental or anything to the tree. It just happens. But yeah, it looks like this wire. Try to get in close for you. It looks like that might be biting in a little bit, so I think we're going to go ahead and remove that. Let's see if I can get in here and unwind it, or I think I might just go ahead and snip it off because it's too tight in there and I don't want to take a chance on breaking any branches. So I think what I'm going to do, because I can't really get my fingers in there, yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and snip it and take it off that way. As you can see, I've got it double wired just because one wire thickness wasn't enough to hold the trunk. I just wanted to add a little movement to the trunk. As you can see, it's just bending a little bit. So we'll get in here and just snip the wire. Go ahead and snip it down here. And either use tweezers if you can, or sometimes I'll use the needle nose pliers, which is a little better. I get a little better grip on them, a little stronger. Let's get this wire out of the soil. A piece down here. Still got a piece of wire up high here, so we'll go ahead and snip that. See if we can get in there, get that off. Yeah, there it goes. There's that one. Just make sure I got it all. Yeah. And the trunk held its shape. I do have a little bit of wire bite in there, but I think it'll grow back. It'll fill back out, so not too much harm done. But I do like the way this little tree's shaping up. The trunk's thickening, canopy's thickening, filling in. Got a nice rounded shape to it. But I think today we'll go ahead and prune just a couple of these branches back. Some of the internodes are getting a little long. Just a bit. Let them divide and grow back out. Without changing the look of it too much. This is the back side here. Got this branch kind of growing over the top. And shading out what's underneath. These leaves will, if they don't get enough light, they'll just turn yellow and fall off. So I'll just remove some of those. Yeah, I like that. This back branch here is nice. Just remove some of these downward leaves. Just take a couple of these back again, just to further reduce the leaf size and continue the ramification, branching out. See this internode right here is a little long, so I'm just going to take that back. There's another one up here. Let's go ahead and take that back. Let that go back in. Just going to remove some of these larger leaves. And when the new, when I take these larger ones off, new ones will grow in and they'll be smaller. So that's why I'm doing that. Just removing some of the congestion up here, just so the light gets to all of them. And you can see some of the branch structure a little better. I'm going to let this branch get bigger to fill in this area here, but it'll get there. It's a pretty big leaf here. We'll just go ahead and get rid of that. It's a big one here. A big one. Let's go ahead and move some of those. Let them grow back. Just checking the front to back. This is the front here. I'm just making sure I've got equal distance front to back. It looks pretty good. I could probably take some of these back just a hair. Let them grow back in, thicken it up. Get this long one here. It's already divided, which is nice, but I don't like that long internode. I could probably cut that off and let that regrow. Let me look at it from the, yeah, I think I will. Go ahead and take that back. Let that regrow. Got this one here, we'll take that. Yeah. Kind of killed the look over here, but these will continue to grow and fill back in. So that's what it takes sometimes. Take a step back for 2 steps forward. Slow process. But this is growing pretty fast where I've got it on my shelf inside here. So Should fill back out in no time. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for that tree. And this one here needs cleaned up. It's kind of gotten a little crazy. It's a good sign that it's growing. It's liking its location. And I have done either one or two other videos on this. I'll try to link that down below in the description, just so you can kind of follow along and see the process. But a lot of these maintenance on these small ones, it's a lot of repetition. It's the same thing over and over, just to let them grow out, trim them back, let them grow out, trim them back again. I don't like to let these small ones get away from me, because it really kills the look of the tree. They can easily get away from you. So I like to keep them pruned up, in shape. Just removing some of these downward facing leaves. I take the height down some too. A little more. I've got this style of kind of a semi-cascade, I guess, informal upright, somewhere in between. Some of these downward leaves down here. I like this new growth though. It's coming in nice. The internodes are really close together, so the leaves are really compact on top of each other. It provides a nice dense canopy. Just what I'm looking for. I'll take this down. Need this one to come down a little bit. And let these grow out. This one's getting a little long here. And when I look at these, I use this turntable, and I'm always spinning the tree around just to look at like I showed on the other one, just make sure my depth front to back is equal. And I've got this branch here that's kind of getting a little long, so take that back some. Probably even come back a little bit more. Yeah. This one's kind of growing down, so we'll get rid of that. And I'd like this one to maybe just trying to bend it, lean back a little bit this way. I want it to come kind of this way first and then kind of loop over, so that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to see if I can bend the trunk back. do is just go ahead and take these down, be a little more aggressive. Take these back, just let them grow back in a little thicker. Take this one back. Remove these downward facing ones just to keep that bottom clean. Take these back here. Don't like this guy sticking straight out like that. I think we'll go ahead and take it back and kind of let everything grow back out together. These will grow out. This branch is already pointing that way, and that'll grow out. Kind of fill this area back in. And I think I mentioned this last time. I've got this used to Y out here. I've got one branch that goes down, another branch used to go up before I bent the tree over. And I cut that off, and I'm hoping this growth will kind of cover that up, because I'm not sure what the front's going to be at this point. I think either one could be it. But this side, you can't really see the cut. This side you can, so I'm not sure. And it doesn't really matter. I mean, I do have, once I settle in on a front, I could decide, because these branches, this could be a back branch, and this one could be a back branch, but right now they're both front branches or back branches, until I decide which side's going to end up being the front of the tree anyway. So for now, I think I'll leave them. I think I'm almost liking the other side, just so that branch is hidden. I think they'll eventually, these will cluster up and fill in. It's already, if I let some of these grow, it's already kind of hiding it. A couple more little clips, and I think we're just about done with this one. Not a whole lot today, just a nice little trim. So I think we'll call that one done too. And let me go ahead and set the other one back up here, and I'll give you a spin around on both of them. Well, let's do one at a time just so you can see all sides. So there's this one, there's the front, left side, back, right side, and back to the front. And this one here. For now, we'll call that the front. Left side, back, right side, and back to the front. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.